Why, hello, all you fantastic people. I guess if you're here, that means I can start this week's episode of News Nobody Wants to Talk About. Don't be scared. We're going to get through this together. Now, I got to report that which I know to be the weirdest of news yesterday, as Facebook and some of its sister apps kind of went dead for like 6 full hours. And not just Facebook, it was like Instagram, WhatsApp, I mean everything. Even Oculus suffered a complete cease function as my headset just stopped logging into everything and left a lot of other owners in the void. We were just sitting there. We couldn't even sign in to anything. And it was like all of our apps were gone. And Facebook had stated that they were going to fix everything, but then that was all they heard. And the problem did get fixed, and we are back to like kitty pics and political maulings. But for a solid 6 hours, you would think America was a kid who got their cell phone confiscated. People were left to like talk to each other and do like actual stuff to kill time. It was horrible. I couldn't imagine this kind of thing actually like halting things the way that it did, but man, how wackadoo was that? Did Facebook going bye-bye affect you guys yesterday? Have you guys heard of Chernobyl? Well, Chernobyl is a survival horror game set in the aftermath of the detonation of the Russian power plant near the town of Pripyat. You are a survivor dealing with both trying not to die and the convergence of a strange material manifesting called Chernobyl, a substance that is both coveted by military and scientists alike. But unfortunately, a huge side effect of this stuff is channeling interdimensional beings that are here trying to make a snack at you and then some. Featuring a vast and expansive landscape that is crafted from modeling actual locations and scanning them from Russia from the fateful power plant explosion. And a choose-your-own-adventure approach to the wanting to have to deal with the cause and effect of the decisions you make. It turns your little world into the ever-evolving state of, oh crap, was that the right choice? I strongly suggest everyone try this game out. It's sure to become one of your favorites. Be sure to check out Chernobyl and watch Chernobyl on HBO if you're not familiar with that set of events. Boom, 2 in 1.
The Transformers will return after these messages.
Hey everybody, Nobuddy here, and I hope you guys are tuning in to the fantastic, awesome sci-fi space comedy show known as Space Doc. I happen to be in a part of it if you guys are paying attention towards the end of the series. Watch every episode as it comes out on its channel on YouTube, and be sure to like and subscribe with the link that we got set up in the description down below. It's full of laughs, it's full of adventure, it's full of crazy ex-girlfriend space pirates, and me. That's right, me. If you guys get a chance to watch it, look out for me inside Space Doc. Check it out on YouTube, guys. Love your face. Mwah!
We now return to the Transformers.
So I covered Dune recently. Oh, you don't remember Dune? Well, Dune is a sci-fi action-adventure epic, and it has a wicked awesome remake in theaters overseas. Oh man, it is not disappointing anyone. Already grossing over 100 million internationally, it's gonna go ham when it gets released here, and I am very, very, very excited. Now, I don't normally go to the theater, but I'm on a bucket of popcorn and a big old cherry Coke for this one, people. Are you guys excited for the theatrical release as I am? I had to make sure that everybody knew that this thing was gonna be big, because Dune is gonna be big. And when it comes out in the theaters, everybody's gonna have to be ready for how big it is. People, go see Dune when it comes out in theaters. Capcom is making some bold moves in regards to the future of the company. As they stated last week, it's going to be focusing on PC as its main platform. Of course, releasing console titles as well, the game giant decided it's going to be a more lucrative tactic because people are buying more PCs in the sight of staying home and having to work and play indoors. Now, Capcom, doing the math, thinks that this is the best choice, but I'm not so sure. I don't think it's going to have the impact that they think it will, so I guess we're just going to have to see. Now, are you guys expecting to buy a PC here in the future? And if so, what Capcom games that are coming out in the near future in the next couple years are you excited for, or would even be willing to buy a PC in order to obtain? That's a topic that I need to know. In more holy heck this is awesome news, it turns out Konami is setting up the groundwork for bringing back our most beloved franchises, including Metal Gear, Castlevania, and let's not forget, Silent Hill! Yes, the Master of Horror himself approved and is going to collaborate with Konami once again to bring us something truly horrific. Not to mention the previous titles. All 3 games are deserving another game, so I am going to lose my marbles when they drop. What's your favorite Konami game? From Contra to Metal Gear, they are so much of my childhood. They are just like responsible for everything. This is going to be a weird one, because China seems to be dropping the ball on its censorship of content. As they deem video games to be more than entertainment, a homophobia streak now sees the nation banning video games with homosexual couples. Now, I don't know if you know this, but the majority of games nowadays have a very open-minded approach to the gaming ideology, so that may mean a lot of titles being stricken from Chinese teenagers and gamers, which I do not think is right. That's a very outdated outlook. I'm sure homosexuality has been around as long as China has, so why not accept it? I don't know, what's your opinion? Hit up the comments below with your thoughts on this topic. Now, before I start this next one, are you scared of either spiders or trains? If so, you might want to skip to the next story. Because some lunatic decided to craft a horror game based on the premise of being stuck in a rickety choo-choo on an open-world map being relentlessly pursued by an 8-legged demonic clown face-carrying spider train named Charles. In the aptly named Choo Choo Charles. Now, I've noticed a lot of upgrades and missions that are literally directly related to not being eaten by a giant 8-legged demonic spider train with a hideous clown face. Yeah, this puppet is not too courageous to admit that I am terrified of spiders, but I'm completely intrigued by the premise of trying to survive being attacked by a giant 8-legged train with a demonic clown face. Sorry if I'm stuck on it, but just watch. Yeah. Oh god, that's horrifying. Don't worry, it's not set to release until 2022, but yeah. Choo Choo Charles. Our last story is so friggin' cool, I had to say something. Who doesn't love Resident Evil? Fast-paced zombie survival action, oh yeah. And Resident Evil 4 was like the launching point for some serious change in the series. Giving it a deeper story and more immersive gameplay, it was like the big boy zombie game and is a staple in the industry for just being awesome. Well, what if I told you some geniuses decided they should dust off that title and give it a VR makeover? That's right, this month on the 21st, you can expect to see Resident Evil 4 VR on your Oculus and PSVR like never before. Take the role of Leon the way people have been imagining for years, through your own eyes, people. Every spook, every puzzle, every shot in glorious VR. I'm dying to hear the merchant in person ask me, "What are you buying?" Or, "What are you selling?" Check out Oculus.com and sign up to be kept up to date on the game and what to expect. I am stoked, beyond stoked, people. That brings us to the end of our episode this week. Thanks for tuning in. We make new content every week, so don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons, because I'm Nobody, I love your face, and I will see you next time.